we are going to start with these value packs and then work our way up the back there. Good luck, everybody. Oh, it's good to see some 2024. I do love these value packs. And you can't go wrong when you start with a golf. All right, we got Josh Jacobs on the silver for Green Bay. Eddie George for the Titans on the green. Little Joe Namath for the Jets on the free. Oh, look at that. Lab McConkey. Red, white, and blue. We approve. Don Beebe for Buffalo. Ricky Williams on the portals. Eric Dickerson on the portals for Indy. Interesting. And Tyler Nubin for the Giants. Kicking things off. And the Chargers. Who had the Chargers? Ryan. Yeah. We like that start. We want more of that. I forgot how much I love Prism value packs. Let's see a QB this time. Come on, QB. We need a QB. Not from Holmes. We need a rookie QB. Got to be more specific. All right, we got Leary on the silver for Baltimore. Jesse Bates for the Falcons on the green. We got Slayton. Jeremiah Trotter. There you go, Kerr Saxon. We got Bland for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott on the hype. Khalil Mack for the Chargers on the hype. And Quinyon Mitchell for the Kid Reporter. No QB rookie. That makes me sad. But we'll move on. All right, we'll do Optic next. All 2025 from here on out. Now is the time, Kenny. Time for some Tyler. Empty box. All right. Good luck, guys. Scattaboo starting us off. Kyle Williams for New England. And some base. Feels like we got a mem in here, and we do. All right, we got Hairston. Pull from the back here. We got Morrison for Tampa Bay on the silver. And Jamie Milrow on the rookie phenom patch. We approve. We approve of that. Last team magic, Mr. Bradford. He knew. He knew, Eric. He just knew. There you go, Mr. Bradford. All right, it's early yet. Williams again. We got C.D. Lamb on the silver going to the boys. And some base. Colston Loveland. We approve of that. Oh, look at that. A Loveland pack. Nice for the Bears. And the Bears, J-Wham. A J-Wham pack. We approve. Dylan Gabriel. Look at that. Twice in a row, back-to-backs? What's going on here? What's going on, Browns fan? That can't happen the third time, can it? Bears pack, Cleveland pack. We got ETN for Carolina. Well, it's not the same player, at least. But it is a Carolina pack. Hidden potential with the Tet going to Philpott. What a weird blaster that was. All right, we'll take it though. All right, Chrome. All right, empty box. Good luck, guys. Okay. Drake. Bosa. We got Smith for the Jags on the refractor and Mason Taylor for the Jets on the free. Lenore, JC. Saquon, we'll take that, Kersaxon. And Arroyo for Seattle. We got Pickens. Big play Slay. Lawrence Taylor on the Fortune 15 for the Giants. And Malachi Starks on the red, white, and blue for Baltimore. I do like that red, white, and blue. Maybe I like the prism better, but I do like the red, white, and blue. Jerry Jeudy, Braylon Allen on the refractor, Saquon on the power players, and Pierce Jr. for the Falcons. All right, I think it's high time we saw a QB here. Max Crosby, Walker, Kyron Williams. All right, I always have to be more specific. We'll take a Caleb, though. We'll take Caleb. I know J-Wham will. Myers, McDonald, Troy Franklin going to Denver, and Malachi Starks again. All right, come on, last pack. Come on. McLaughlin, Warner. Lil Mahomes on the Fortune 15. We'll take that, KC. And Ward for Indy. On the football leather. Oh, Phoenix. It's got to be Phoenix next. All right. Good luck, guys. I love these boxes. But I'd love them even more if there's a color blast in this one. Good luck, guys. All right. Nolan Watkins. That one is 3 out of 75 going to Mr. Steve. Derrick Henry on the contours for Baltimore. And base. Those Mojos look so good. I mean, it's one of the best parallels they have, I'd say. All right, we got Graham, Justin Jefferson on the Thunderbirds, and base. It's a lot of base in that one. Too much base. Jordan James. Nick Barnett going to Green Bay. That one is 56 out of 85 for Green Bay. A little J.J. McCarthy on the Paragon for the Vikings. Hey, what's up, Jimbo? Campbell for the Eagles. Zach Charbonnet. Take that, Seattle. That one is not numbered, though. But I do love, even the base mojos look pretty darn good. I must say. Little Cam Ward action. Oh, do we got gold? I'll pull from the back. I don't know what we got there, but it sure looks like gold to me. Good luck, everybody. We do like gold around here. We got Nico on the Thunderbirds going to Houston. And what do we got? CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. That one, it's 8 out of 35. It's not gold. It's out of 35. But we'll still take that. We'll still take that, Eric. Yeah, looks good. We approve, yes. That should be gold. Looks gold. Looks like gold to me. All right, last pack. Come on, Color Blast. Come on. Oh, what do you got in here? We got Savion for Green Bay. Tyler Warren. Take that. On the contours. No Color Blast today, though. Hey, we need more than that, Eric. We're just beginning. We're just beginning. All right, Prism, you're up. Empty box. All right, good luck, guys. Kenny, the optimism. I very much like the optimism. We got Revel Jr. for the boys, Josh Simmons for KC, little Dylan Gabriel on the disco. There you go, Browns fan. I know you're looking for the other one. All-purpose Adrian Peterson disco going to the Vikings. And base. I do find it highly unlikely we get through a whole break and we don't see Tyler show up. I would be shocked. It's too much 2025 product for that to happen, I would think. I hope I'm not proven wrong. Abdul Carter for the Giants. Little Cam Ward action again. Take that. Tyrone Tracy on the disco for the Giants. BTJ on the disco fireworks. Going to Mr. Carter King. Kid Reporter and some base. You know, stranger things have happened, Browns fan. Watch Sanders will get hurt. Someone else will get hurt. And then you got Gabriel getting another crack. And next thing you know, he's the next Brock Purdy. Just like that. You just never know. We got Higgins for Houston. James Cook for Buffalo. That one is 52 out of 99. And Will Campbell on our auto. Going to New England with a little base. New England going to David. Auto in the house. Ollie Gordon going to Miami. Thomas for the Jets. Gino on the disco. Judkins. That's a step up, Browns fan. We'll take that one for sure. And some base. We'll take Judkins for sure. Yes, a variation to boot. All right, Manungai for the Bears. Savion for Green Bay. A little Tua action for Mr. Bradford on the disco. And Tracy on the Global Reach disco for the Giants. Is that our second one for him? Tracy tearing it up today. Woody Marks. Hunter for the Rams. Brian Burns, Giants again. This one is 38 out of 125 going to Sin City. Egbuka. All right, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's been quiet. Prismatic Disco Egbuka. We approve. We approve. And that's Primo. All right, Primo. You and Egbuka discoing it up. All right, Kenny, we need to see it. We need Tyler to show up in this pack right now. I'm getting a little nervous at this point. He's got to show up. We got Tet for Carolina. Campbell again. Cam Miller for the Raiders. That one is 14 out of 25, Browns fan. And some pace. Yes, Ashton would have been real nice right there. Would have been real nice right there. But you got old Cam. We got Smith for the Jets. Lambert Smith for the Chargers. Revel Jr. for the boys. That one is 28 out of 125. Little Drake May action. We approve. Especially on the disco. And some base. And we got 2 packs before the signature class. So there's still time, friends. We got Quinn Ewers, Rich Gannon for the Raiders. We're trying, Browns fan. That one is 66 out of 75. Caleb Johnson on the Disco Emergent. Pittsburgh have been quiet too. Hopefully, some more of these quiet teams will keep showing up here as we're heading down the stretch. I know, Kenny. I'm getting nervous. Getting nervous. Dylan Sampson for Cleveland. Jordan James. Mike Evans. That one is 86 out of 125 going to Mr. Primo. A deed for Primo. And it comes down to this, to save some people. All right. Good luck, everybody. Last box, we got a Jackson Dart auto. So we can hit big in these. Empty box. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody. We got Devontae all over the place. Mason Graham for the Browns. Why do they make me keep turning them? Mike Evans and Porter for the Raiders. Starting us off. DJ Moore. Here we go. Randy Moss. 25 out of 25. Hall of Fame signs. How about that for the Vikings? Hello. And a little Jaden Daniels class action behind that. And a Cook for the Jets. Yes, nice hit for the Vikings. Mr. B-Wax. Come on, B-Wax. B-Wax, you picked well today. Good job. Good job. We got Marvin Harrison. Kennard. Reading them sideways is hard sometimes. 184 out of 250 for the Chargers. Sam Darnold and Milam? Wyatt Milam. First time I've ever seen this card. Wyatt Milam for the Jags. I'll bet that was not easy for you to do, B-Wax. I bet that was very difficult for you to leave the Bills alone. And you watch, we'll still get Josh Allen show up here for us. All right, we got Kittle, Achane, the pick, Jaden Daniels. I like it. And Restrepo for the Titans. Kittle on the auto. Yeah, it'll be interesting. How do you balance out Randy Moss? I don't know what to expect on this next auto. Topps is pretty good at balancing. I'd say they're better than Panini ever was. We got a Dunze. Flipping again. Martinez for Seattle. BTJ and Booker for the boys. Rookie bum. Michael Penix. Oh. Well, I wouldn't say that's a bum. Bo Nix, 100 out of 100. Wow. Those are a couple great autos. Bo Nix on the auto for Denver. We got Walker for the Falcons. And look at that, a Tyler Shuck. He showed up at least. He showed up at least, Kenny. Yeah, 100 out of 100. For Denver, Matt. Are you in here, Matt? I hope Matt's in here. I think he's in here. Congrats, Matt. That's pretty awesome. Randy Moss and Bo Nix on the autos. That's a good box. Well, Brock Purdy. Xavier Legette, 60 out of 150 for Carolina. We got Waddle and Ricky White. That's pretty awesome. You know what? Let's get that out there. Yeah, congrats, Matt. I definitely would not have guessed Bo Nix after a Randy Moss auto. I was thinking it would be lower on the scale than that. So that's pretty awesome. A good box. I do like these boxes. Topps has done pretty good. We got Gardner, Mellett for the Raiders, TJ Watt, and Williams for the Lions. Rounding it out. I'll do a recap here, and then I'll get to work. I will definitely help you guys out if it was not your day. Some of you had a heck of a day, though. Leggett was out of 150 for Carolina. Kennard out of 250 for the Chargers. Mike Evans was out of 125. Rich Gannon was out of 75. Caleb Johnson on the Emergent Disco. Revel for the boys was out of 125. Drake May Disco. Cam Miller was out of 25. Brian Burns for the Giants out of 125. Egbuka Prismatic Disco for Primo. Judkins Variation Disco for Browns fan. Tracy on the Disco. BTJ Fireworks Disco. Dylan Gabriel. Adrian Peterson. Tyler Warren on the Contour. CD Lamb for the boys out of 35. Zach Charbonnet for Seattle. Barnett for the Green Bay Packers out of 85. Watkins for the 49ers was out of 75. Derrick Henry on the Contours. Starks, red, white, and blue. Tet on the Hidden Potential. Loveland for the Bears on the blue scope. Milrow, rookie phenom patch. Kyle Williams for New England. Lab McConkey, red, white, and blue for the Chargers. Bo Nix out of 100. 100 out of 100. Beauty. Randy Moss, 25 out of 25. That's awesome. Will Campbell for New England. And James Cook was out of 99 to wrap it up.